Jazzcast Pros.
Have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at night, frustrated by sleepless hours, wondering if the answer lies in that product promising deep, restful sleep? You've seen the ads everywhere, on your phone, whether a Google search, Facebook, a TikTok video, a dive into YouTube videos, or just simply a TV ad. They draw you in with promises of relief from sleepless nights and exhaustion-filled days. But the truth is, your quest for better sleep rarely lies within the product itself. While sleep aids and tools, be they pillows or supplements or tech gadgets, can indeed help, their true strength is in managing, creating, or reinforcing habits that lead to sustainable rest. In today's episode, we'll explore why lasting sleep solutions aren't found just in products, but in the daily habits and intentional choices that shape your nights and your life. Hello and welcome to the Doze Podcast. I'm your host, Soda Kuczkowski. I'm a sleep health educator and certified sleep coach with over 2 decades of experience in sleep medicine, health, and coaching, who is passionate about helping you reclaim restful nights and energized days. Here at the Doze, our mission is simple but powerful: to shift the narrative around sleep from quick fixes and costly products to meaningful habits and informed choices. And our conversation today is centered around the world of marketing and sleep, and what seems like an endless list of products to try, from supplements to technology. Many sleep products today, beyond bold promises, also come with hefty price tags. Yet often, they fall short in delivering lasting results. And why is that? Because the solution to your sleep struggles doesn't simply depend on the tool itself, but on how you use it. It's about knowing when and for whom a product is most effective, and crucially, for how long it should be part of your routine. These tools can be valuable starting points, helping you reach the starting line. But ultimately, the path to consistently good sleep is paved with the choices and practices that you embrace throughout your day. It's the mindful adjustments in your lifestyle, diet, routines, and thought patterns that truly shape your nights. I've seen this scenario countless times with my clients. When I ask what they've tried to improve their sleep, I'm often met with an everything response. This usually means that they've randomly experimented, haven't used products long enough to really see the results, or misapplied something not suited for their needs. And as a coach, this is precisely where I focus. If you've listened to previous episodes, or if you're new here, know that I am a firm believer in what we can take away versus what it is we can add. One of my businesses is focused around selling sleep-supporting products, but they're specifically designed to enhance your sleep habits and to lead you to success, not stress. When you drastically alter your life or deny yourself enjoyable activities, sustaining change becomes difficult. If scrolling on your phone or watching TV at night relaxes you, switching abruptly to reading might not be realistic. Our tools support your existing lifestyle, providing affordable options to naturally guide you toward better sleep. Think about how often that you unintentionally sabotage your own sleep. Perhaps it's late night scrolling, that extra cup of coffee in the afternoon, or the anxious thoughts that you carry to bed. Sleep isn't merely another task. It's the essential fuel that powers your dreams, your goals, and your daily life. That means you have to prioritize, nurture, and care for it as the essential tool that it is. Interestingly, the very goals that you're chasing, whether they be productivity, health, success, are all profoundly supported by the very thing that is frequently undervalued: restful sleep. By recognizing this, you empower yourself to not only just begin, but confidently endure and embrace life. So before you reach or click on that next ad, I've put together a short list of questions to consider before you buy. Now, these 5 questions are meant to invoke self-reflection and to remove that marketing bias. So the first thing that I want you to ask yourself is, what specific sleep issue am I genuinely trying to resolve? Remember, not every sleep product addresses every sleep challenge. Second, have I consistently tried cost-free habit changes like bedtime routine, reduced screen time, or managing stress first? I know this may be a hard commitment, but I always suggest a minimum of 7 to 10 days for this. And yes, you can see an impact even as few as 3, but consistency is the key. Third, Does this product align naturally with my daily life, or will it complicate my routine? For instance, I speak often of my blue blocker glasses. I like to watch TV at the end of the day, but I know that I'm sensitive to blue light. So wearing them after 8 p.m. gets me where I want to be at 10 p.m., sleepy and ready for bed without a lot of effort. But if you create an elaborate routine that requires too many steps, it can often backfire on you. Next is, am I prepared to consistently use and evaluate this tool over a reasonable time to measure genuine benefits? This is where things like an app or a journal, just simply writing things down can help. You can't assess what you don't track. So my suggestion to you here is at least 7 days to 2 weeks on this one. You have to give things time to work. And last, have I honestly considered feedback from unbiased sources or sleep experts? Think of who is endorsing a product. Everyone is built differently, so a solution for someone like a professional athlete may not work for you if you aren't as physical as they are. So while your favorite influencer, blogger, or celebrity might praise it, it doesn't mean it will work for you. I want you to focus on the product, not the flash, if you want to save your cash. So tonight, remember this. Products may support your journey, but the real power to lasting, restorative sleep lies in your habits and daily choices. Let's shift your focus from quick fixes to sustainable practices and watch how life transforms when sleep takes its rightful place at the center of your well-being. If today's episode resonated with you, please share it with someone in your life who's struggling to find effective solutions to their sleep challenges. Together, let's build a community committed to empowering each other through better sleep, one night at a time. Until next week, sleep well.